IV infusions as a piggyback. Let's go ahead and talk about it. My name is Christy. I'm an ER nurse. I was asked this question, so I'm going to go ahead and go through how to set up a piggyback with continuous fluid. So what you're going to need is you're going to need your primary infusion pump, and then this is a secondary tubing. This is what you're going to use on your piggyback. You're pretty much going to set this up the same way. You're going to make sure that you are priming your primary line all the way through, just like you normally would. And always, 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 before you do a piggyback, make sure you go and make sure that they are compatible. What you don't want to end up doing is doing an infusion as a piggyback and they're not compatible. A little trick that I have learned to prime the secondary line is I go ahead and you scrub the hub, then you go ahead and you connect this to the top part of the port above where it is going to be put into the machine. And then you just go ahead and you let it prime. And it's going to prime all the way through. And this is how you don't waste medication. I had another question about that. When you do the secondary tubing, it always comes with this piece. So what you want to do is you want the primary to be lower than the secondary because it's going to make this one go versus this, if that makes sense. So you can do this either type of way. I'm literally going to go like this and set it up like that. That's how it's going to be set up. Once you've got this all set up, you're going to go ahead and you're going to place this into the pump as you did before. Make sure you line it up. Make sure the bubbles aren't there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and set this up. So you're going to hit channel select like you normally would. You're going to go ahead and you're going to use your continuous infusion. So you do your IV, whatever the rate is, say it's at 100 and you have 400 in here. Now you see this button right here. It says secondary. You're going to click that. You're going to pick whatever antibiotic it is. Let's go ahead and let's do Flagyl. You're going to click that. It's usually always in this 500. If it's different, you can go ahead and put that here. You put this like that. You hit yes. And then you hit next. And you're going to start. Once you start this medication, once the secondary is finished, it will automatically switch over to the primary. Now, in the case that you want both done, you can put one here and one here, and then you can run both antibiotics and the fluids at the same time. But this is just the option if you want it done on secondary. I hope this answers your question. Again, if you guys have any other questions or anything else, please let me know and leave them in the comments, and I will try to help you as much as I can. Have a great day.